All right, guys, as you can see, 4 pips right now. We're at day 58. Perfect timing. And we have some little faces trying to come out and say hello at the same time. So the pairing for this clutch was a honey Cypress doublehead desert ghost clown to a leopard doublehead desert ghost clown. So 1 in 16 on the DG clown and 1 in 32 on the Cypress DG clown. So definitely some very tough odds. So without further ado, let's cut these babies, and we'll start by the ones that have pipped, just to give a little bit of a nice visual around. And obviously the Cypress is what we want to see, but any sort of a honey DG clown would be pretty interesting. This looks like a very funky leopard, maybe honey leopard or something. Also, I had one other male that went with this female, but I highly doubt that that's this one, because he did not do any lux. Well, that's a Cypress, so that takes it out of the question. This definitely is coming from the honey Cypress male, so this is probably a honey Cypress based on how bright this animal looks. So I would say honey Cypress, Posset DG, Posset clown, both at 66. And here also looks like a Cypress. Even just Cypress Desert Ghost would be pretty cool. I haven't hatched one here at DPR. I have seen a few, but would love to see some of those. That looks like a honey leopard. Really nice looking snake. Still no visual recessive from those babies. That means that the ones that have pip are the most regular looking ones, and that the crazy snakes are coming afterwards. This also looks like a honey Cypress, no DG in sight. Very interesting how this leopard has a very funky pattern and the other one also does have that funky pattern at the same time. We'll see this one. Still no recessive, another funky looking leopard. All right, come on guys. That means that the 1 in 32 is in one of those 3. That's what we want to see. Oh, that looks like a different color snake, and that looks like a Cypress clown. Is that Desert Ghost? Nah, that's not Desert Ghost. That's probably honey Cypress clown. It's a really nice looking Cypress clown. I love how the Cypress clown is probably one of my favorite genes in clown. The Cypress, really bright orange head, beautiful patterns. Really awesome looking snake. So that is 66% het for Desert Ghost. All right, so it means that those 3 eggs would be clowns or DG. That would be my wish. Let's hope for it. Let's see here. Another leopard, also very bright. All right, last egg, guys. Last egg. Let's see if this turns out well. A Cypress DG clown. And I think we're fairly unlucky. Oh, it's another Cypress clown. All right, that's at least that. We have 2 Cypress clown, no Desert Ghost in the whole clutch. Kind of unfortunate, but again, very nice bands on this one. Kind of feel like this one is the honey. This one is just a Cypress. This one seems to be a little brighter than the other ones. Hopefully we can get those tested and see what's het for DG and what's het for clown. So back from that egg cutting, I'll show you basically the babies. They just come out, or a couple days later. I wanted to show you the mother, which is a honey Cypress compared to just a regular Cypress, both as proven breeder females. And you'll see the huge difference that honey is doing inside of the Cypress combo. So this is just honey Cypress. Beautiful, light colored, very good contrast, very dark looking highlights around the dorsal, beautiful sides, and compared to the single gene Cypress, you'll have the difference. I'll put really like one side by side, really be able to tell. So the honey is basically creating that gold looking color compared to the Cypress, which is more of a brown tone. And on the sides, you'll see that the honey is creating a lot more blushing than the regular Cypress. All here, this blushing here is basically absent on the single gene Cypress. Cypress is already a contrast booster, but with the honey, you get an extra dose of it. So that's why we really like to work with the honey gene here. Honey is part of the Bell complex, so is basically a super form is a blue eye leucistic. It kind of resembles a little bit the special in some combos, but the super form is fully white. It's not like the super special that has a lot of like peachy tones and patterns. So yeah, honey is a underrated gene that is often attached to Cypress but can be worked separately. I really enjoy working with honey in my collection. So we did the egg cutting 2 days ago, a little bit of magic for YouTube. We gathered everything in one video. Most of the babies are actually out. There's one that probably has a deformity, so still in the egg, but I don't think he's gonna make it very fine. But I'll show you this clutch. I won't show you the regulars, actually the non-recessive. I really want to focus on these two animals right here. And this is raw, like those are a little dirty from the vermiculite. But you basically have two different Cypress clowns, and the only gene that separates them is the honey. So can you tell already which one is the honey Cypress and which one is the regular Cypress? Drum roll. This is the regular Cypress and this is the honey Cypress. So basically the regular Cypress has a way more banded dorsal than the honey version. The honey version creates more of alien heads around the sides and more of a black back animal, where the Cypress creates that banding that goes from one side to the other. So basically connects the alien heads to the opposite counterparts. The head stamp is fairly similar on both animals. Really nothing much to say about the head stamp, but the pattern is fairly lighter on the honey Cypress than the regular Cypress. So even as visual clowns, you can clearly see the difference of honey inside. And unfortunately for me, both of them are girls. So I really wanted to upgrade my male, which is a honey Cypress double het DG clown. But I have two girls and I will have to test them. And I will test a few of the other animals inside of the clutch, like these Cypress post double het DG clown. And I also have this super great looking leopard Cypress. Look at those bands, super beautiful. So leopard Cypress double het, post double het DG and clown. We'll get a few of them tested. So that's it for this egg cutting. Not exactly what we hoped for. Really wanted to hit the Cypress Desert Ghost clown. Was my only shot at it this year. Actually, no, that's not true. I have one more shot if the female decide to pass over the 15 millimeters follicles. We'll see, but it could be a wild clutch. I'll go wash my hands, but I really hope you enjoyed this video showing a little bit of the power of honey in Cypress, and hopefully in the future we can bring you some honey combos without Cypress, because it is a gene on its own that works really well. Let me know down in the comments what you think of honey and the Cypress clowns, and be sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and go check our available animals on Morph Market. We'll see you soon. Cheers.